What is going on, people of YouTube and people in general that like Fantasy Premier League? My name is Kurtyoy and welcome back to my review of Game Week 7 of my series called Fantasy Premier League Tips. Now this week I'd say probably it was my best week so far, but I did make one error within my team, and that was Henderson, who of course after having about 5 games of doing nothing decides when I put him out to get 13 points, which was, I suppose, 11 points lost if you look anything like that, because I would have had to take lowest of 2 points out, which I can take that. I can take that. One mistake, then I got quite a lot of things right in my team this week, which I'm quite proud about. I'm going to make a few changes at the end of this episode, but first we'll look at the results. The results this week were, I'd say, compared to other weeks, it's been relatively straightforward. I mean, you got City who won, you got United who won, you got Chelsea who won, you got Spurs who won, you got West Ham who won, you got Sunderland who won, you got Liverpool who won. All teams that you'd expect to win did win. The only one would be Chelsea and Arsenal, I suppose, but I always saw Chelsea as the potential victors of that one. And on to performance, I did a lot right. I did miss out on another 1 point from Alan Hutton, who is having a torrid spell at the moment, and he's actually playing, which is surprising. But Combs left in there, he didn't play, which I saw that more as damage limitation, I already said, as Koscielny got no points, so I would have got no points either way. I also made a good choice in moving my captaincy over to Gylfi Sigurdsson, because he managed to get man of the match, 2 assists, played 85 minutes of the game. You know, that's not bad. That's quite a good performance, and he got me 20 points out of my 50 this week. He also had a goal from Diego Costa, an assist from Fabregas, a clean sheet from Ivanovic, a clean sheet from Silva. You know, in general, it was just quite a good week this week. Excuse me. And yeah, looking at my team, there's just one thing that I want to add, and that is, well, if you haven't guessed it yet, Angel Di Maria. I think he's took to the Premier League a lot faster than I thought he would, and that is why he has to come into my team. But then that brings up the question, who am I going to take out with my team for him? Because Sigurdsson gets points, Silva has a potential to get a load of points. I mean, you saw last week against Hull, he's got the potential to come up trumps. Henderson again shows that, and Fabregas can't leave. So Fabregas and Sigurdsson can't leave from my field. So it leaves me with Dyer, who hasn't performed recently, to be honest, of the standard you'd expect from him. I think he played my whole match then, Sigurdsson, because he's got 85 as well. But we're going to take Dyer out, and we're going to put Di Maria in. That leaves me with minus £4.3 million. Now the only place I can really make that up is with Lukaku leaving or Diego Costa leaving. Costa I can't afford to let leave. I wonder how many percentage. 66%, 2/3 of people have him, but I can't afford to let Costa leave. Lukaku, it's a risk letting him leave, but I feel like it's something that I've got to try and at least attempt. The other one would be to get rid of maybe Ivanovic or Coleman. Even then, that means I'm putting in a pretty poor defender. If we have a look down here, 4.3 is the lowest you can go. There's 3.9s there to get no points. There's no point having them. Or Bruce there, but Alex Bruce, come on. Who wants Alex Bruce in their team? But where we are going to make it up is with Romelu Lukaku. I said it may be a risk, but it's a risk that we have to take. That leaves us with £4.7 million, which means coming into the team, it's tough. I would bring Zamora in, but it's too risky because he doesn't really perform, and I'd say Burnley need a goal scorer. I would put Djukovic in, but unfortunately I can't afford him, and I can't afford to get 8 points minused. Although he is one of their main strikers, but I'm just looking at where I would make up the money elsewhere, and I would look actually at my defence. If I'm going to put Djukovic in, that's 0.2. So we need to look at our defenders now, because next one out is going to be Lauren Koscielny. Although he can get clean sheets and coming up a few easy games, I feel like if I'm going to play three at the back, Coleman, Williams and Ivanovic will always be my front three. No matter what, with Hutton coming in occasionally and picking up a few points. But I would look at that, get rid of him. I've got £5.8 million to spend. That's rather alright. And Shawcross is a risk. Swansea, Southampton, West Ham. Dier I'm not going to go with, just for the fact that he had 2 good games and now done nothing. But I'm going to go with Nathaniel Klein of Southampton. He had a poor few games. Sunderland at home, Stoke at home, Hull away. They're 3 games where he can really push on and get a couple of clean sheets, and that is what I'm going to make my changes, with the main theme of bring them in while they're hot. Even if it costs you 8 points, I've managed to work our way around to get Di Maria into my team, and that is the thing, because he will get me points, and those 8 points will be worked back in the next couple of games because he is such a good player. Nevertheless though, thank you guys for watching this video. If you've liked the video, remember to leave a like down below. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Subscribe ever so slightly down below. Yep. Next deadline I've just recorded just after West Ham beat QPR 2-0. And thank you guys for watching. Peace.